Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So I'm back with another video here. So it's been a while. I've been posting that much. So we were at the coast at the beach here in Oregon for a week. So I didn't really have much content for you then. And then right when we got back, I got sick for a couple days. So I haven't had anything to show you. So today I'm feeling better. I actually feel really good. I'll be back out running service calls tomorrow. A little slow on the installation side right now, but while I was sitting here today, I thought we would get back to what we're paying for refrigerants, and you know, what my costs are at each different distributor. Just doing online searches, etc., and kind of show you where my pricing's at and some of my thoughts on the pricing that I'm getting on. So we're going to go through R22, 410A, R32, and R54B. I'm going to show you the pricing that I get from Gensco and from Johnstone, and then just to do an online search of what you can find it. There's a couple different sites on the internet that you can find refrigerant pricing on, or find refrigerant from and get pricing on, and they'll actually sell to the public as long as you check a box, which is kind of silly. But yeah, we're back at it. I plan on doing these daily videos again, get them back up, get them pumped up. It's kind of been killing my channel. I haven't got any content out there lately, but you know, that's how it goes. You got to keep posting if you want to you know, get more followers and keep people watching. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a follow-up to my video from about 3 months ago, where I said that we need to get back to 410A, and honestly, we need to get back to 410A and R22, in my opinion. But anyway, enjoy today's video. I'm going to go step by step and show you guys what my refrigerant costs are at my distributor, and give you my thoughts on it. So enjoy the video. All right, guys, time for another update on what's going on with my refrigerant prices. So I got Gensco pulled up here. We're going to go do the rundown on Gensco and Johnstone, and then maybe even SupplyHouse, and see what they have. And then we'll do an internet search for all of them. Let me center that up a little bit better if I can. Okay. So I'm here on my Gensco customer website. This is my contractor's site for Gensco. And this is the pricing that I get direct from Gensco. And you'll see that Gensco and I don't get along very well, so you're going to see that reflected in my pricing. And, you know, they swear to me up and down that, you know, everybody gets a certain tier of pricing based on what they buy. They don't do anything personal to you. But I've noticed that when we have our differences and they screw something up and I yell at them, that's my prices spike. So they can lie to me all they want about it, but I know that's what happens. So anyway, let's do the rundown. So we're gonna go let's do R22 first, since that's the oldest. Then we'll do 410A, then we'll do 454B, and then we'll do R32. So let's start with R22. Click that in. R22. 30-pound cylinder. Now notice you get 30-pound cylinders on the old stuff. On the new stuff, you only get 20 pounds. So it's came down a little bit for me. It's down to $911, and they got plenty of it in stock. If you see here, 14, 16, 17, 50. I got 52 canisters available in my region of R22. I actually have a couple cans here in my shop, but let's keep a track here. I'm going to keep track here. I'll just write it on this this piece of cardboard right here. I'll just keep track of what everything is. So R22, let's go Gensco. R22 is $911. So let's go to 410A. R410A. And again, 410A, you get 25 pounds, not 30 pounds. And my price is $309 at Gensco for 410A. So let's write that down. 309. Okay, So, and let's check availability here too. So, not bulk discount. Where's the thing? Oh, in stock. So 410A. Look at this. I mean, I'm not gonna tally all this up, but I'm gonna say there's probably 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 jugs of 410A available just in my region. So pretty ridiculous. They produce plenty of this 410A, and we can barely install the equipment. Let's go to our. Let's do R32 next. So again, with the new refrigerants, you only get 20 pounds. You don't get a full 25 or 30 or even 25. So let's go here. So my price on R32 at Gensco is $441. So let's write that down. Oops, dropped my pen. So R32, and this is just for a 20, is $441. Okay, and let's see what my availability is. Check, chickadee check. Okay, so 14, 22, 25, 27, 41. I can get about a little under 300 of those available. So that's readily available, even though Gensco does not sell any equipment that takes R32 that I've seen. Okay, let's go to R454. If I don't put the R in there first, it doesn't populate. Okay, so there's 454. Let's see here. So $792 for 454B. So let's write that down. $792. And let's see what our availability is. In stock. Now I will give them credit. They got a lot more of this in, but that price has been creeping up. And I think the last one I bought at Johnstone was $625. So it's definitely gone up. And then if you want to get their adapter, their one that threads backwards, you can add $21 more to that. Some of them will happily throw that in. Gensco isn't the type of company that'll do that, though. They're real cheap and greedy. All right, let's go to Johnstone, and let's start. You already see that one, but let's click that off. We're not going to start there. We're not going to start there. Where did we start? R22. So let's go to R22. And let's click on 30 pound at Johnstone is $9.49. So that's kind of funny because I get better pricing from Johnstone normally, and they're $38 higher than Gensco, which is surprising to me. So $9.49 at Johnstone. Let's go to R410A. 25 pound cylinder, not a full 30 like you get from R22. And my price for one of those is $249. So that's $60 cheaper than Johnstone. That's what I would expect, because I know Gensco's been jacking up my prices because we don't get along. Let's see here, and it's in stock, and they have. Looks like they have, they have probably 5,000 of them available. If I were to add all that up, pretty close to 5,000 of the 410A. Pretty ridiculous. All right, let's go to R32. At good old Johnstone Supply for a 20 pound cylinder, we're looking at $299. That's $142 cheaper than Gensco. Now you tell, is that ridiculous or what? And Johnstone sells a lot of the R32 stuff, the Amana, Goodman stuff, and I think the Daikin too. Obviously, same company, and they have, I don't know, I'm not going to count all that up, but it's about 2,000 cylinders of R32 at Johnstone. And let's go to our 454B. Let's see how bad Gensco's screwing me on this. Okay, so they've gone up. So that last one I got at Johnstone was $625. So now they're up to $679 on me. And I bet you it gone up, and they have more of them, which makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So none at the big distribution center down here. That's Portland, Oregon. That's where they usually would keep a ton of them. So they're all out in the other smaller branches, and it looks like they probably have, I don't know, 500 of them, 600 of them, if I were to add all that up. So, okay. So basically the bottom line here is that my two major distributors that I get refrigerant from, you know, as a whole, Gensco's higher, even though availability's gone up. But kind of strange that how much of the 410A's out there, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands at that are basically an overnight truck ride over here, and I actually have some in stock at my local branch, Bend, Oregon, which is only about 25 minutes away. So yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Let's go to SupplyHouse and check out what's going on there. I gotta sign in real quick here. Okay, we're signing in. Let's see if they have R22, which I don't think they can sell it, so they probably do not. Probably just you know, compressors and stuff that have R22 in them. So yeah, they don't really sell refrigerant on here, because anybody can buy from SupplyHouse. Let's see. You don't have to show them any credentials or anything. Not that I remember. I don't think I have to give them a contractor's license or anything. Again, the same with 410A. It's just 410A, you know, compressors and fittings and stuff. Let's see. R32. Let's see what they'll probably just have the adapters and stuff, I'm thinking. Yeah, so got the adapters, R32 compliant manifolds and stuff. And then let's go to R54. Let's see. Yeah, basically just mitigation sensors, things of that nature for 454. Now, let's go just on a regular Google search. Let's do R32, or sorry, let's do R22 refrigerant. Let's see what pops up. Let's go to shopping. Okay, so, you know, they're selling this stuff online, and there's no, they don't ask for a refrigeration card or anything, but, you know, you come on here, so you can get a 30-pound jug for $5.99 online. So, I mean, that beats the hell out of my distributors, Johnstone and Gensco. And let's see, does it ask for anything when you buy it? Let's see if it's Refrigerant Center Incorporated. And let's see if it asks anything if I add it to a cart. Please check the acknowledgement. Hold on. I hereby certify the cylinders are being purchased solely for the purpose of reselling to or installed by an EPA certified technician. They want you to click. Okay, so that's how they're getting by that. But okay, let's go back to our shopping. Let's go to R410A. Okay, again, I can get, look at that, 25 pounds for $259.90. It's a little bit more than my Johnstone price, but, you know, I'm sure they have the same disclaimers and stuff on them. You know, you check a box that you're EPA compliant, of course. Okay, let's go to let's go to R32. Oops, my key fell off. There, cat's been messing with this. All right, sorry guys. R32. My cat likes to, if I leave my laptop open, he comes over and starts chewing at the keys. R32, 20 pounds for $330. Again, that's a little bit more than my Johnstone price, a little bit less than my Gensco price. And then you just get some ridiculous stuff here, 40 pounds for $9,600. I don't think so. Let's go to R54B refrigerant. And then here you go. So 20 pounds, almost $1,000. 20 pounds, $850. And then you got some other, you know, for restaurant equipment and probably some low pressure stuff. R452. But I don't care about those. I don't use those a lot. And then you got your drop-in replacement for R22, your 507. But anyway, I won't bore you guys much with this. I'm gonna show you over on the board my numbers here, and I'd be interested to know what your guys is what your prices are on all these too, if you don't mind sharing. I'm just interested to see what things are doing throughout the country, and if I'm getting screwed or if I'm getting a good deal, or what your thoughts are. Thanks. All right, guys, so here's just the rundown summary of my pricing for all the various refrigerants, the old stuff, the R22, and the new stuff, R32 and R454B, and then, of course, the 410A, the old standby. The refrigerant we should still be using, I guess you could say that about R22 as well, if they could bring the prices down. So Gensco, my R22 is $911. That's a full 30-pound canister. At Johnstone, it's $949. 410A, they gave you 5 pounds less. It's $309 at Gensco, $249 at Johnstone. And then the new refrigerants, R32, $441. That's for a 20-pound canister, not a 25 or a 30, so you're paying more for less. And then $299 at Johnstone. You look at my discrepancies between Gensco and Johnstone, it's pretty silly, you know, other than the R22, which I'll have to talk to Johnstone about that, even though I don't buy much from them. And then the R54B, $792 at Gensco, $679 at Johnstone. Those prices have actually creeped up from where they were for me, which is kind of ridiculous because the availability's never been higher, so it doesn't make a ton of sense. I'm going to have to talk to them about that. You know, they'll come up with some kind of nonsense and garbage and tell me a story, but it's worth checking in with them and seeing if there's anything you know, that they can do to lower that price. And granted, I've been buying a lot from them lately. Things have been kind of slow on the install side, but I have been doing service. We went on our vacation last week, and then for some reason I was sick again for a couple days. It's just been the summer of sickness for me. So I'm gonna try to take better care of myself, and like I always say, but this time I'm really gonna do it. But let me know, guys, what your refrigerant costs are for these and where you get your stuff. I'd be really interested to know your cost on each respective refrigerant here. Thanks for watching.